Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Creative Juicer. It's Monday, so it's my turn. How you doing? Now, there are a couple things I'd like to talk about today, so let's get right into it. The first thing I'd like to make everyone aware of is that I leave for Alaska a week from this Wednesday. That means my last vlog for a while will be this next Monday, so not today, but the next one. I don't know exactly when I'll be back, but when I'm back, I'll make a new vlog, obviously. I'll probably be back around mid-March, probably. The thing is, there's no set release date for my job. They just have you work there until they don't need you anymore. So it's totally up in the air right now when I'll be back. But I will post as soon as I'm back. So, yeah. What I'd really like to talk about today, and the namesake of this video, is this thing I've noticed the last few weeks. My brother and I have been having to go into Portland for a few doctor's appointments for our job in Alaska. We had to take some drug tests and a physical and stuff from a doctor that the company recommends. So we're driving into Portland southbound, and there's this guy on this overpass. And he has this sign. It's about the size of a twin-size mattress, and all the sign says is Jesus. This isn't, completely unusual that someone has a sign about Jesus, but it's really weird that all it says is Jesus. It doesn't say Jesus cares, or Jesus loves you, or Jesus hates faggots, which I'm sure he doesn't, but it just says Jesus. It's just super vague. So that makes me think that the sign can be one of two things. One, the user of the sign could mean Jesus in the expletive, as in, I don't know why he would need to use it in the expletive. It's like, Jesus, look at all these cars! Jesus, look at all this! Oh my god! Ah! I doubt that. I really, really doubt that. The other reason he would have that sign, and I think the more likely of the two, is he's probably just trying to spread the word of Jesus. And that's not a bad thing. It's just really vague the way he does it. It's like he's not promoting any denomination. He's not he's not saying Jesus cares or anything. He's just it's like he's just making sure everyone knows about Jesus. He's just making sure everyone knows Jesus is a thing. And here's the thing. That's cool, whatever. But A, that's what missionaries are for. And B, if you grow up in America, if you live in America, you know who Jesus is. You don't even have to be Christian, and if you live in America, you know who Jesus is. It's not like everyone's Christian and everyone's expected to be Christian, but a little bit, our country was founded by Christians, and they were founding the country for religious freedom. That was a huge part of it. But still, there's so many Christians in America. So anyway, this sign, it just cracks me up just because there's no need for it. There's absolutely no need for it. And it's great, this guy, I'm sure he loves Jesus. I'm sure he's just trying to spread the word. But there's so many better ways he could be doing it. Yeah, sure, that's definitely one way, is make a huge sign for Jesus. There's so many better uses of his time. He's out there with the sign and waving at traffic, and that's whatever, that's cool. But he could also be, helping out charity causes. He could be giving to the poor. I don't know. I just think it's really silly and kind of ironic that instead of doing charity work, which Christianity is huge about, or at least should be, but instead of doing that, he just goes out and holds a sign and believes he's doing the God's work. I don't know. It's just really silly. And don't get me wrong, there's so many great denominations out there that actually do so much good work for their community. But then there's people like this. It just makes me laugh. Anyway, that's it. The last thing I wanted to bring up today real quick, some of you who watched, for those of you who watched Spencer's vlog, you'll know that he's going to be talking about movies in his vlogs. And I'm going to be taking a spin on that. Not movies so much, but I'm going to be talking about books. Now, a lot of you might be thinking that that's kind of a waste of time because no one reads, but that's kind of the whole point I'm doing this, is I feel like our society is really stupid. I feel like our generation, especially, is just full of all these idiots that don't know anything and think they do. And I feel like part of that is because no one reads. I mean, not no one reads, but so many people don't read. And I feel like a lot of that is because people think they're just not readers, that they just think they don't like reading, and I don't believe that at all. Because there's so many books out there. They just haven't found the right one to get them interested in reading, you know? And so every week for my vlog, I'm going to spotlight a book, and I'm going to try and pick different genres and authors and stuff. I just want to make sure people know about just all the different kind of books that are out there. I just think it really sucks how no one reads. And I feel like it's really embarrassing for our society that no one reads. And so I'm going to recommend a book every week. And I hope you at least take a look at it, or, read about it, read about the author. Just get more literate. Get more better. Just get more better. That's all I ask. Anyway, that's it for me this week. I'll see you next Monday, and then I won't know when I'll see you guys again. But until I see you again, keep it saucy.